Oh, sorry.
It does me. You gotta do it.
Oh.
Yeah. For the Emperor.
Welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV, and video games. Ugh, can't believe I've resorted to this. Next thing you know, I will be doing voiceover work in cartoons. God, my life sucks.
And welcome
To Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies
TV shows and video games, just like Rick just said.
and video games.
You just said that.
I know. We say it too, though, on this show.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
Just checking.
But I guess before we start in our other Halloween horror themed episodes, I was like, that's all, folks. We're doing horror movies that actually happen on Halloween. An untapped vat, because it was really hard to make this top 10 list.
Yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot of them.
Not a lot of movies just happen on Halloween. And it's almost like they avoid it. I guess it's just like a cliche.
Yeah.
But before we dive in, social media. Hayden.
My name is Hayden. Bleh.
Thank you, Hayden.
Well, you can
Mitch.
go to entertainthispodcast.com, which you take to our Facebook group and page. You also go to our Twitter, which is @thisentertain, or our Instagram, which is entertain.this, and our YouTube and TikTok, entertain this, !
Those places. Those things. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, 5-star reviews only.
Yes, exactly.
And tell your friends. And if they don't like it, get better friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. As we continue our journey through spooky season, because we only have, 2.5 more weeks of October before Mariah Carey's Christmas song starts playing.
Yeah.
No.
For the people start looking outside. I saw a TikTok where this one guy was like peeking out his door, and in the distance, like you could hear it like slowly getting louder, and he just slams the door shut.
Or the one I sent you, the meme, and it's from the Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, where Aragorn, and it says Halloween across him, and he's just like, how much time do you need? And it's just like, it's just everyone, as long as you could give me, and this shows all the Uruk-hai running with the ram, they'll have Santa hats, and at the battering ram is Mariah Carey's face, and it's just blasting the song. Oh. It was really good. I was like, damn, I wish I thought of that. That was a well done meme.
But if you're listening to this, make sure you check out next week's episode where you can hear our interview with Peter Jacobson that'll be in the new horror movie Smile 2.
Yes.
Which releases on October 18th. So if you listen to this, make sure you listen to next week so you can hear that interview.
It was a good interview. Obviously, hundreds of acting credits.
Yeah.
Dozens, starting from the 90s to now, and a lot of popular franchises, a lot of TV, and especially House.
Yeah, he's been
where he was a series regular for 96 episodes.
Yeah, he was on House, Fear the Walking Dead. He was on Ahsoka for an episode. I'm going to say he's been on a lot of things like NCIS, Law and Order, The Colony, several different things.
One of our more established
actors
that we've had the privilege of talking to. So, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about horror. Specifically horror that happens on October 31st.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything horror, so we'll just put the scariest thing we have.
My name is Hayden. Bleh.
Ah!
I don't have a horror button, so
I will kick this off. Halloween 4.
You got Halloween 4, 5, 6, 7?
No.
Oh, okay, just a second.
I don't have 5 and 6 because those have sucked.
But 7.
4 was really good because 4 is a return to form. Because you have Halloween 1, the original 1978, one of the most popular ones ever. It's like the night he came home. We're first introduced to Michael Myers. And you got Halloween 2, which is years later, was made, like 3 years later. And that picks off right where the movie ends. Yeah. So technically it doesn't count because it's November 1st.
True.
It's over. But Halloween 4 is the return of Michael Myers back into the series because they did an anthology movie before that anyway.
Now, is 4 the one where she's like the headmistress?
No, this is the one where they talk about like Laurie's dead.
Okay.
Or she had died, but it turns out she had faked her death, later established in another movie.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he's going after a girl named Jamie, who's supposedly like her daughter. Or like they're somehow related.
Sure.
But you got Donald Pleasance comes back as Sam Loomis. You know, it's 80s, but not like obnoxious 80s. You can tell it's the 1980s. But this is the one where he impales a person through a wall with a double-barrel shotgun.
What?
Yeah, he rips a dude's jaw off who's driving.
Uh-huh.
Because he shows up at the police station and kills all the cops there.
How?
Because he's Michael Myers.
They didn't shoot him?
Doesn't work.
He's not Jason. He's supposed to be human.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah. They found out that the hard way.
Be like the later Halloween movies. Evil dies tonight.
No. Evil's whooping
Put him in a
butt tonight.
Put him in a wood chipper. That's all you need.
Out of all the myriad of Halloween movies, Halloween 4 is a really, really good one. If you had to put like a top 3 list, Halloween 4 is a very good entry. It's not going to beat the original. None will. If you exclude the original, definitely it's going to be number 2 or 3. But it's a really good one, and it happens on Halloween.
Okay. Well, I have the movie Hell House as my number 10.
Hell House.
It's called Hell House LLC because they basically these people. It's one of those like not quite the Paranormal Activities level where it's like a handheld camera kind of thing, but it's like they're documenting making this place into a haunted house, and there's like
real haunting starts to happen.
Yeah, they put these suits down in the basement to I guess to be used later. Well, on Halloween they start spending the night in the place while they're working on it. Well, then as far as I know, as it gets closer to Halloween, more and more stuff starts happening, and eventually they're like downstairs and they see the suits lined up against the wall, and then they look one way and then they look over here, and one of the like the clown mask, like the head and the body and stuff, has turned and looked towards them. So there's a lot of creepy stuff that happens.
At that point, nope. Everybody, we are out of here.
I've only seen the movie once, but you know, there's not a whole lot of movies that happen on Halloween that I've enjoyed. And this is one of them. It wasn't bad, and it spawned several like sequels to it. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay, Mitch. Okay. My next one, Monster House.
I've never seen that.
It's a great movie.
I just never could get into it.
It takes a couple of dark turns. It's an animated movie. Okay. Or not like cartoon animated like that.
Yeah, like the CGI kind of.
Yeah, like Toy Story kind of look. Yeah. I guess almost. But as a kid, and of course there's the haunted house in the neighborhood, but the house is actually a monster. Because like the wife died like and like in like the concrete. Like she fell into it and like collapsed and died and they just got poured over. So you got the crotchety old dude that lives there. And then like the chandelier is like the dangling thing in your neck, in your throat. You're talking, weird. No, the dangly bit. I don't remember what it's called. I didn't take an anatomy.
Uvula.
Yeah, the uvula. And the house like kind of opens up and it's like chomp chomp chomp. But it's just a really goofy, kind of offbeat, funny movie.
Okay.
And I think there's a solid kind of jump scare in that movie. I can't recall what it was, but I remember it had one good like kind of moment, and everybody's like, huh.
Okay.
It's like it was a little intense for a kids movie.
Well, my number 9 is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It's based after the book anthology series.
Yeah, that's my next one.
Those
books were nightmare fuel.
The book.
Whoever was the artist, like, dude, you understood the assignment, but also you understood the assignment too well.
He needs to see a psychiatrist. And to think that's a kid's book. But yeah, I guess technically maybe not every story happens on Halloween, but it's a scary movie where like you had the one where the scarecrow, like on Halloween, the kids go out through the cornfield to mess up. They were going to mess with the scarecrow and it ends up like killing them and then replaces the kid as the scarecrow. Yeah. So I enjoyed that. It's several different stories compiled into one movie.
You don't really remember the stories, just remember the horror artwork.
Yes, really. Yeah.
That's really what sold it. Because that's my next one. That was my number 8. What's your number
8?
Yeah, what will be your number?
Haunt. Where basically
haunt.
Yes, haunt.
Haunt.
These kids, well, I say kids, these teenagers are looking for a haunted house. Well, they find this one that they've been hearing stories about, like, oh yeah, they should check it out. Well, they go into it and then these weird, I don't know if they're demons or mutant
demons.
But basically, they're wearing masks. But when they take the mask off, it's even scarier because their face. They've got like horns on, like almost like you've seen the weird people that like to put stuff under their skin to where it makes them look
yeah.
These people look like that, and they look creepy though, because like they've got black eyes and sharp teeth when they take the mask off. But basically, as these people go through the haunted house, it's like an extreme haunted house. But as they go, kids keep disappearing or getting cut off from the rest of their friends. And like, there's one part where they're basically behind this chain link fence. They can't get through, and they're watching one of their friends be killed. And there's nothing they can do about it. Yeah.
It's just like, that's what we do. It's like you in Warzone. It's like, that's not what we could do.
No, like, they couldn't get through because I think the fence was like electrified or something like that. So they couldn't get through the fence, but they had to watch their friend being murdered on the other side. Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Anyways.
My number 7 is Halloween 3. Which I grant this one entry because it's an anthology movie. It does not involve the character of Michael Myers.
That's the Season of the Witch, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Season of the Witch. Happens on Halloween. You have this. They really go for that, like that druid Celtic evil.
Now, is this the one where it looks like Michael Myers, but he's got a pumpkin mask, and like it just looks like a person in a jumpsuit, but he's got a pumpkin head kind of thing?
No. So this is, you have these cultist guys who start this novelty Halloween mask company. It's like called like Silver Shamrock or some crap, but it has like, the little emblem badge on the backs of the masks. Yeah. But inside is a fragmented piece of Stonehenge itself in each one. And like their goal, like
a fragmented piece of Stonehenge,
because they're evil. They have bad guys. People are getting killed. There's cyborgs, as people. It's wild. Uh-huh. But on Halloween night, after all the trick or treating, they broadcast a message. The goal is they're going to broadcast this message, and it activates the portal through the pieces of stone. Like, so, like, bugs and like stuff are coming out of kids' eyes and mouths and like blowing their heads up and stuff. Like, they're just it's all like a ritual sacrifice for some like Celtic druid thing.
Sure.
Yeah, it's wild. It's definitely because Halloween later gets into that. Like, that's why Michael Myers really just can't be stopped, and he's seemingly supernatural and like a superhuman.
Yeah,
is because of like some ritual like Sam Hain, where he's got like the tattoo thing, or a scar like in his arm with like a symbol.
If they would make that more pronounced as part of his character, that would make more sense on why he doesn't die with all the stuff that goes on. But anyways,
they try to kill him.
They fail miserably. My number 7 is the Blair Witch Project.
That happens on Halloween?
Evidently, because it was on a list of things that happen on Halloween.
Really? I didn't even see that one pop up.
But supposedly they get lost in the woods. Now, granted, look, I'm just saying, I saw it on IGN on their list, so I put it on mine. If it doesn't, talk to IGN. But it was like the first found footage movie that was people at first, when it first came out, thought it was real. And
it's a documentary.
If you don't know what the Blair Witch Project is, just go look it up. But because I'm not going to explain the whole plot. They're looking for witches in the woods.
They find them.
Yep.
And it does not go well.
But it's terrifying throughout. And you don't even ever see anything other than what the characters see. Like, you don't ever see anything after them. It's just things that happen to them. But, it's a movie that, as a kid, I had stopped sleeping with a nightlight, and then I started back.
What were you, 15?
No, I'm not that old. No, I was probably 10, maybe.
Okay.
So, it was creepy. Especially when the whole thing's about children being kidnapped in the basement.
By witches in the woods.
Anyway, what's your number 6?
It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Oh, my God. It counts. It happens on Halloween.
Okay.
They get, they show real ghosts. They're like, ooh, and they're like, oh my God. And they're all running. Because they're all dressed up as like, they all have bed sheets on, but Charlie Brown did his wrong. So he just polka dotted with holes.
I thought you said it was to be horror movies.
Like, I got a candy bar. I got a rock. And then the Great Pumpkin, which is like a Santa Claus-esque figure, shows up, and it's not, it's not real because Linus is an idiot. It's a great Halloween movie.
Change my listening. Charlie Brown's not a horror movie.
Hey, this was like the 60s. This is what she had. Yeah, it's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
True. Okay.
And it's, a 30-minute short or something that aired. And it was probably, and back then, like, this showed one time.
Yeah, one time a year.
If you missed it, you missed it. Like, that was it. Like, we'll catch you in 1967. Or if you miss it then, maybe 1968.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
Well, my number 6 was originally going to be Tales of Halloween, but because of Tom's list, I'm changing it. It's The Crow.
Okay.
I had to put that on the list somewhere because the whole premise takes place like the days leading up to Halloween, and then they call it Devil's Night, where basically the bad guy wants to blow up the city.
Nice.
Just to terrorize people. Well, not blow it up, but he catches a lot of places on fire just to terrorize people.
A little bit of arson.
But, the Crow comes back from the dead because they killed his girlfriend. And then, they killed him and his girlfriend. Then he comes back to life and just terrorizes the evil people.
Good. It's a horror movie for bad guys.
Now, we're not talking about The Crow like that just came out. We're talking about The Crow with Brandon Lee back in the 90s.
The OG.
The real Crow. The actual good one. But
I know the sequel's a touchy subject for you.
The sequels, there's lots of them. Like, sadly. There's one where, remember the kid that was in Terminator 2?
Yeah.
He's the Crow in one of them.
Oh, God. He looks rough.
Yeah, it's not good. But there's one, I want to say, and then the guy that plays Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer is like the bad guy in that one.
Okay.
So it's not a good movie.
It's not living up to the hype.
But yeah, number 6 on my list is The Crow.
All right, my number 5 is Halloween Town.
Not scary either.
No, it's not. I like that movie, though. It happens on Halloween.
I never liked that movie. I tried to get my little girl to watch it, and she didn't care either. So,
well, I think when it came out, I mean, I don't even remember what year.
Probably 90.
No, it wasn't the 90s.
95 or 96. I'm betting the first one.
The first Halloween Town?
Yeah.
No.
Either that or later 90s.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the mid 2000s.
No.
We're about to look it up now.
Because I know there's Halloween Town 2.
Yep. All right. Well, and it was 1998.
Yep. See, I knew it was sometime in the
I remember when this came out because my brother had a crush on the girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's a cute girl.
Yeah, she wasn't bad looking. Sorry, Rachel.
She's cute looking nowadays, too.
All right, calm yourself, Mitch.
I'm just saying.
Isn't it like a movie where it finds out that she's just from a family of witches and like all that horror Halloween stuff is really real?
Yeah.
And then there's like an evil night guy who's like sworn to like kill all these Halloween people, but he's like the principal of their school or something. It's weird. And there's like a ring involved, like, Lord of the Rings. But it was just a fun. I mean, it's not horror, like, getting your guts ripped out by some supernatural force or a tentacle monster or a big guy in a mask. It was just a more lighthearted horror.
Okay. Well, my number 5 is Silver Bullet. The
Silver Bullet takes place on Halloween?
It was on the same list as the Blair Witch Project, so I'm assuming it does.
Really?
But I don't know if it takes place on Halloween or around Halloween. It's like around the same time. Because I do know that they kind of decorate the house at one point for Halloween. But this might take place like a couple of days after or something like that. But it's one of like the original Stephen King movies that it came out around the same time as it. But I think this one actually went to the theaters.
Well, I think Silver Bullet came out in the 80s, right?
Yeah. Didn't it come out sometime in the 80s?
It came out in 1990.
Oh, okay.
And that was a TV.
Yeah, it was a TV movie. Silver Bullet, though, like it's got some pretty good effects for like non-CGI stuff. Because like there's one where like they're walking through like waist deep, like I guess fog, and like the townspeople have like bats and pitchforks and stuff, and all of a sudden you just see this guy stop. And you see his face because like it's like something touched him, and all of a sudden you have this werewolf hand that comes out of the smoke, grabs him by the face, and just like rips his face down like blood, and he falls into the murk.
It's like nah.
Then you see have another one where this person they swing the bat, and you just see the hand catch it and just like squeeze, and the whole bat just explodes. Yeah,
It's like, you're not supposed to win this fight.
Then you have the part where he's kind of like stalking towards the kid while he's lighting fireworks in his wheelchair on a ramp, like on a bridge.
Yeah, I remember that.
He starts stalking towards him.
He's just launching fireworks.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be the priest.
Yeah.
Because they hit him in the eye. And then the next day he has an eye patch on. And they're like,
excuse me. To me, there's the two creepiest parts. One's at the end of the movie when Gary Busey's like trying to keep them safe in their house and the werewolf like bursts through the window. Mm-hmm. The other one is when they go, the boys, I think it's the boy that's having a dream, either the boy or his sister, but they're having a dream where there's a funeral taking place at the church and they're like walking up to like see who died or whatever. Well, then all of a sudden, everybody in the church starts changing and turning into werewolves and stuff. Mm-hmm. And he turns around, it's the whole congregation is like turned into werewolves. And then he wakes up from a dream. But that scares me because like they show like it's a very quick process, but they show like different people's hands start to change and stuff like that. You see this person like grab his face and his glasses fall off and he starts changing. That was creepy.
You're like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
I mean, because it's all practical effects, so it makes it look
practical effects
a little more real.
If you do practical effects right, it does not. You can't beat it with CGI.
Yeah,
you just can't.
So, but that's my number 5. What's your next one?
Casper.
Have you noticed, none of Tom's are actual scary movies.
Hey, some of these were. 1, 2, 3. 3 so far have been genuine horror. Classic horror film.
Like the old Michael Myers movies.
Shut up.
The ones that were scary in the 80s.
Casper the Ghost was a great movie.
Okay.
And it takes place on Halloween.
It does.
And people die in that movie.
Ghostbusters are in that movie.
Yeah, the Ghostbusters are in that movie, and they run out. They have like a cameo, or like they send the priest in. And he comes back, and his head's totally backwards, and he's just like, "You guys gotta call somebody else." He's like, stumbling away.
Yeah, there was a lot of cameos in that movie because like when he
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, when he comes up and looks at the mirror,
and he's like, "It's just Clint Eastwood doing like the look at somebody."
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He's like, "You feel lucky, punk."
Yeah, that was a really good movie. I mean, I feel like the CGI in that for the time was amazing.
Yeah,
because they did a really good job of blending it together, and then the actors did a really good job of acting against something that wasn't even there. So,
yeah, Bill Pullman,
Christina
Ricci, Eric Idle from Monty Python.
Yeah,
and then I can't remember who played.
I can't remember the evil woman's name.
Evil wife who dies and she turns into a ghost.
Yeah.
Then they have to kill her again.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in that movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one in a hot minute.
I saw it not too long ago. I tried to watch it with my kids, and my little girl did not like it.
The practical effects of that. See? It's a horror movie. Ha!
When the uncles show up and they have like the red eyes and like the big teeth, that scared her. She didn't like it.
She's like, no, done.
I was going to say my wife. My little girl, she does not like anything scary, honestly. Hocus Pocus is the extent.
What's your next one?
My number 4 is House of 1,000 Corpses.
I have not seen that movie.
That's a terrifying movie because I can see that being real in the backwoods.
So it's kind of like that Wrong Turn kind of vibe.
Kind of. I mean, this group of people, which one of them is what's his name from The Office that plays Dwight.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's one of them, and he shows up. They stop at this gas station that has like a horror thing attached to it, it's like a horror ride that takes you through all the serial killers of the past, like just talking about them and stuff. With Captain Spaulding, but basically that happens. Then they start driving down the road, and they notice that I can't remember if they have a flat tire or they're out of gas or something, but they end up rolling up to this house that they said that, they can help them with their car. So he takes them there, and that's where all the freaky people live. They've got in the background, you hear about on the news that they had the TV playing is like a group of cheerleaders on a bus that disappeared. Well, there's a scene where you find out they're there.
They're dead.
These people eventually they get the two of them get buried alive in these rabbit suits that have been stapled to their head because they didn't want them, they didn't want the suit to come off. Mm-hmm. Well, then they get buried alive, and then while they're in there, all of a sudden these hands burst through the coffin and pull them underneath into these caves, and that's where Dr. Satan lives.
Who?
Dr. Satan.
Dr. Satan.
Yeah, this creepy cybernetic, half cybernetic, half zombie looking thing that was experimenting on people. It's a creepy movie.
I'm glad I missed it.
It's a good horror. I mean, it's a good horror movie. I watch it every now and then for around Halloween, but it's kind of creepy. Anyways, what's your next one?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Halloween movie. It happens on Halloween.
Okay. Continue. Why?
Somehow this happens on Halloween. I don't know. Jack Skelly. I hate this movie. I don't even like it.
It's supposed to be top 10.
Because it's a good. My personal biases aside, this is a well-beloved film.
I don't care what other people like. This is my list. Top 10.
And also, it was really hard to find 10 movies. So that's why it's really here. And there's like the bag dude that like they pull the string. He's just bugs in a suit. Yeah. Like he looks disturbing. Or like the mayor whose face twists around. It's like, and it's like, ugh.
I've never watched this movie. I just never liked it.
I wasn't really a Tim Burton fan except Batman.
Except Batman.
He did great with Batman. If only Batman happened on Halloween.
Well, no, that happens on Christmas. Never mind. The second one does.
That could be a
top 10 Christmas
movies. Batman 2. Actually, is it Batman Returns?
Batman Returns, yeah. Actually, the most recent one does start on Halloween. Because like the whole starting sequence, you see the little boy that's in the ninja costume.
Oh, yeah.
So technically it starts on Halloween.
All right.
But that didn't make my list. I didn't put that on there.
What's your next one?
My next one is Trick or Treat. Have you seen that? It's like an anthology.
I haven't seen that one.
Well, in this one, it's got...
as far as I recall.
What's the guy? I forgot his name. He plays Stryker in X-Men 2.
Oh, Brian Cox.
He's in this movie as like this crazy old crotchety man that lives on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's this part where this little creature in an orange jumpsuit that's like maybe 3 foot tall, but he has like a bag on his head, but has like the button eyes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he like goes in and murders him with a sucker that's been torn off, like where it's just like a sharp sucker basically. He kills him with that. There's the
a lollipop is what you're trying to tell us.
Yes. What's the girl that plays Rogue? I forgot her name. I'm not
Anna
good with
Paquin.
names. She's in this where they have a whole scene where like she's getting ready to go to this party and she doesn't have a date and she doesn't really, she's got to find someone. Well, there's this guy that's dressed up like a vampire that's at this party. Well, they've got he comes up and like, kind of woos her away, kind of, getting close and stuff. Well, they go down this dark alley and then all of a sudden he like tries to be like, pretend to be a real vampire. He's like assaulting her and tries to bite her and stuff. And he's not a real vampire. And then when she I want to say like she kicks him between the legs or something. And he goes, "Geez, lady, I was just trying to live the fantasy with you." And takes his teeth out. Well, then later on they go to the woods and they're like, "Yeah, we finally found someone." And he's tied up to a tree, basically in his underwear and still wearing the mask. And you find out that she's actually a werewolf because they start dancing and stuff. Well, then all of a sudden they start ripping their skin off and they turn into werewolves and murder him. Yeah.
Man, sucks for that guy.
But it's like each one's like a little 10 to 15 minute segment of just different stories, but they all occur on this one street.
I'd move
if
I lived.
There's this one girl that like there's something about like you can't take the pumpkins down, like some kind of I guess curse or like ritual or whatever, is that the pumpkins keep bad spirits away.
Mm-hmm.
So they tell her, you can't blow out the pumpkin lights until after Halloween. Well, she does it, and then she goes out to take down some of the Halloween stuff because she wanted to get a head start on it. And then her husband comes out to check on her, and she's been like strung up, and her body parts are in different places at like a Halloween like
decorations.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. That's why it's my number 3.
Okay.
What's number 2?
Hocus Pocus.
That's my number 1.
It's probably the best happens on Halloween story movie. And I mean, it's not scary.
No, it's not scary, but it's
just such a fun movie, though.
It's a classic, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
It is. Every year, like, I remember the first time I saw Hocus Pocus, and it's just like, this is just a great movie.
Yeah.
It's just, everybody who was in it nailed every bit of what they were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an interesting story. It's easily almost believable.
Yeah.
In a way. That, there was, these evil witches, they work for Satan, the candle, if a virgin lights the candle, then, we're back, baby. And then they come back and it's just nonsense and shenanigans.
Well, I like how the zombie comes back and there's a part where he's like trying to find the kids. He comes out of the sewer, and then the motorcycle's coming, so he drops back down.
And it runs over his head. He's like, ah!
His fingers just like basically fall off. Yeah, it's a great movie. I love that movie.
And at the end where they blow up, and he's just like, he just yeets himself back into his grave.
Yeah. Well, I'll go on to my number 2 real quick, which is Halloween.
That's my number 1. The original Halloween.
No, not the original one. My favorite Halloween movie is the Rob Zombie 2008 or 2007 remake.
Mm-hmm.
That one's brutal because basically he's like this insane asylum patient, and he's like 7 foot tall.
Yeah, there's a juggernaut.
Like there's one part at the very beginning where he's walking through this field at the towards the end, trying to make his way back to Haddonfield, and these rednecks, like 2 guys and a girl in this big jacked up truck, come driving through the field. And they get their lights on him or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, idiot, get out of the way!" And he's just standing there with his back to him. Well, then the 2 guys get out of the truck and they start walking up to him. Well, I think one of them like hits him with like a 2x4 or like a wrench or something like that, and knocks him, kind of knocks his head down a little bit. Well, then as they start walking away after like kicking and beating on him, you see they start walking away. He gets up and opens up his book bag and starts pulling out the Michael Myers mask and just puts it on. And gets up and he takes one guy, and they have like antlers mounted to the front of their truck. He mounts him to the antlers.
It's like,
yeah, and then he just beats and murders the other guy and the girl. And it's a good movie. It's creepy. There's this one part where these 2, this guy and girl are trying to get it on in the back of a van. Well, they do a bunch of stuff. The guy goes off. He's like, "Oh, I got to pee first." He goes off to pee, and then while he's out by the tree, he hears something, looks over this way, and when he looks back, Michael Myers like kills him. Well, then the girl, she's like trying to take her shirt off and stuff, so she leans back against like the back windows of like this big van. Well, when she goes to take her shirt off, he bursts through the back of the van or rips her out the back of it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Just cock blocking. That's what's really happening.
But anyways, what's your number 1? Because mine was Hocus Pocus.
Halloween from 1978.
Okay,
the original one.
And that's just because it's your favorite horror movie.
I don't know if it's my favorite horror movie. It's up there. It's like top 3 easily. But this one, it's just, I think this is really the definitive horror movie, like, scary actual movie, not like Hocus Pocus or something, or Nightmare Before Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
But Halloween, like, that movie set the stage for horror films for probably the next 15 years, even to now. Like, people try to replicate what that movie did with a budget of, like, nothing. No named actors. It was just an idea, and filmed locally, local people.
An idea and a dream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, it's like they paid money for the costumes, the people to be there, catering,
and this is
the mask.
This is one of John Carpenter's first movies, isn't it?
It's not his first, but it's one of the first sets of. He already did Assault on Precinct 13 before that.
Okay.
He did something else, and then Halloween came along, and then he thought it was a joke with the din 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 din. And he was like a progression you play, you get rhythm down playing drums or something, or bongos or whatever. And it's played on piano, and it's playing it faster or something, or slower, and then going faster, and it's just that's really creepy. It's that's it, because he almost had this giant creepy clown mask. Because the actual mask was William Shatner.
Yeah.
That they bleached and ripped out hair, messed it all up, and just beat it up a little bit. And they talk about we were sitting there, and the guy actor comes out and he's got the clown mask on. I'm like, yeah, it's scary. It's creepy. And then he comes in, goes in, puts on the other one, comes back out, doesn't say anything when he walks out. He just stands there, and they're all he's like, I looked around, everybody shifted. Everybody's kind of recoiled just to tell, unconsciously, it was just I don't know. And he's like, that's it. That's the mask.
Okay.
But that movie is just never ending suspense.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I just prefer the other one. It's a little more.
And you get Donald Pleasance with that great little monologue about when he met Michael.
Yeah.
And describe, and his character adds so much more to that film.
Mm-hmm. Well, because he gives a lot of background to the character, to the villain.
Yeah, his motivations.
As opposed to, because the villain doesn't talk, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think that was really one of the first cases where the villain just doesn't say anything. Unless it's a zombie, but, they're going, there's just no noise. He doesn't, the most you get out of him is breathing.
Okay.
Or it's like you hear it like through the mask or something. And he gets stabbed in the eye, the neck. He gets shot 6 times, falls out of a window. Like he's just getting beaten up because he's like stalking her and she keeps like seeing him. And then like she like turns, like something grabs her attention for a second. She turns like gone. Like he just was like, let me sprint out of here. It's like he doesn't run out. It's just like never ending suspense and just overwhelming dread.
Okay.
Because a lot of it, you see him, but none of the characters see him.
Yeah.
So you're having to sit there through the suspense of him walking up onto them.
Well, that, and I mean, like, there's parts where like you see him walk across the background, like you see his shadow go across in the background in front of the other house and stuff. So it does a good job of like keeping the suspense. So I agree.
If you disagree with Mitch's list, write to us.
Yeah, I'll tell you why you're wrong.
EntertainThisPodcast.com.
Anyways, I have a little competition for you. Well, not a competition. I have a little trivia for you.
Oh, God. No. What's the punishment?
Hot sauce.
No. What are you, out of your damn mind? I'll stab you right now.
Just kidding. No punishment. I just want to see, you're a wealth of useless and random knowledge. So I just want to see if you know these things.
Okay.
So, it's just 10 questions, but it's all about horror.
All right.
Number 1, what is the name of Michael Myers' hometown?
Haddonfield, Illinois.
Correct. Number 2, what was the name of the summer camp that Jason Voorhees is from?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yes. Number 3, what is the name of the vampire in Nosferatu?
Count Orlok.
Yes. Number 4, what was the name of the town where the original outbreak in Resident Evil occurred?
Raccoon City.
Yep. Number 5, what are the demons in Hellraiser called?
Xenobites?
Yes. Cenobite.
Cenobite.
It starts with a C.
Cenobites or Xena or something like that.
Number 6, what is the name of Frankenstein's monster?
Prometheus. No. He doesn't have a name.
You're right. He's just the monster.
He's just a monster.
Right. I want to see if I can trick you with that one. Number 7, what town is Pennywise terrorizing?
Derry.
Yes. I wasn't sure if you'd know that one or not. Number 8, in Predator, what is the name of the predator species?
Oh. I'm not going to be able to come up with that one. Couldn't tell.
The Yatya.
Yeah.
Or Yatu.
Yeah, I knew it was something. It was like something broken up with a hyphen.
Number 9, in Hocus Pocus, what was the name of the 3 sisters?
The Sanderson sisters.
Yes. Number 10, what is the name of the ship Dracula traveled aboard?
The Demeter.
Yes. 9 for 10.
9 for 10. Not bad. Not bad for me.
I just want to see what you knew since we had a little extra time.
Well, thank you for boosting my confidence in my useless information skills.
Anyways, so what have you watched or played recently?
So I played. Well, here's how it kind of started. I was, scrolling through reels or whatever, shorts or whatever on YouTube and Facebook, and there was one for Grand Theft Auto, and there was another one. It was Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I was like, I remember the old days, 2002, PlayStation 2, playing Vice City, and I remember I got the game, and my mom had no clue anything about it. And then another, because I bought it from one of the other kids, like we went to karate, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give it to you for like $30."
Yeah. Back
then, and I was like, "Yeah, sure," or we swapped something, and I got Grand Theft Auto. Never played GTA in my life. I just heard everybody talking about this game, and I'm sitting there because his mom wouldn't let him play it. Yeah. So I'm sitting there playing, and my mom's just like, "Oh, I just got off the phone with so and so." I'm going to sit and watch you play this because she heard it's like hookers, boobs, drugs,
which there are,
killing people. So I had already done not the prologue, but basically it was I just started the game.
Uh-huh.
So she's watching me do my first missions, and then it's just you drive someone from here to here, you do one other thing, and it's just nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, "This game's freaking boring." It's just, and she left, and then I ran over a whole street of people, stole a cop's gun, took his car, went on a rampage. She didn't know that part. And I played the game, and my game was actually broken. I could not beat the game. It was scratched up, it was glitched out with the memory. You couldn't. It would not progress the last mission. Uh-huh. So I could never beat it. And I remember we had talked about it a year or two ago. when they did the definitive collection or the remastered. They did GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
Okay.
And it was like horrible on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like it was Glitch City. And I looked again, and it was on the Xbox store, and it was like $30 for all 3 games in a bundle. So I downloaded the whole thing, and I was like, I'm playing Vice City first. And the nostalgia. I mean, like the 80s music, the game. I mean, this is the first GTA that had voice acting by like real people. So the main character, Tommy Vercetti, is played by Ray Liotta from Goodfellas. The bad guy, Tom Sizemore, Burt Reynolds, William Fichtner. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, it's like Louis Guzman. Like you had a lot of people who played bit roles as characters in this game. And I was just running missions, taking over Vice City. And I really just kind of paused thinking like the scope of this game, of the map design. And I played this game 20-something years ago. I started driving around, and as I'm moving around, I'm remembering where stuff is. I was like, oh, this should be here. Turn. There it is. And I was like, the map was auto loading in my brain. Like it just lived there rent free.
Yeah.
Little Thomas running around in my brain went to the Mind Palace, moved some stuff out of the way, and pulled out the map and went and dusted it off. So I could remember. I remember the cheat codes. I had to look those back up, but you can still do them in the game. But I beat it Thursday. I beat it 2 days ago.
Okay. So, but the graphics and stuff are better because they've remastered.
Yeah, it's remastered. I mean, it's nothing compared to what we deal with now, but it didn't matter.
Yeah,
because you still had such a great group of voice actors. You had a good sized map. You had a lot of scope in this game of events, like like the radio stations. Yeah. There's a bunch, and then like you're listening to like different ones. They're talking about stuff, and it's like all that had to be planned. All had to be recorded. All had to be done.
Yeah, and
put into this game, and like the different vehicles, side missions, also. So there's a couple I still have left to do. I haven't done everything in the game, but I've pretty much I beat the main missions. I've done pretty much every side quest mission, and it's just now it's like finding the jumps or something or the hidden packages. It's nothing like detrimental like to the gameplay. Like I've won. Okay. Vice City is Thomas's. I own it. I have every single property in that game that you can buy, and I've done all the missions to where they make money. Okay. So I just now I just drive a steel car and I drive around and I collect all my money and beat people up. Right. So I mean, I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm going to do San Andreas next. GTA 3 I never really liked.
Okay.
But San Andreas was one of the great GTA games.
I still say when the new one comes out, me, you, and Hayden ought to play it and just take over the city online. Just the 3 of us.
Yeah. The Entertain This gang.
Have our own little penthouse. But anyways, I recently watched Salem's Lot, which came out on Max. It's brand new. It's like it's a remake of the original, but it's actually really good. I mean, it doesn't have a good rating, but I thought it was really good. It has a lot of it's not too many jump scares, but it has enough like stuff where it keeps you kind of on the edge of your seat, like what's happening next. Because like there's one scene where this guy, he's got his cross to keep the vampires away or whatever. Well, he starts walking towards this door, and all you see the room, and then it's just a black door. You can't see what's like down the hall
through the threshold.
Yeah, so he's like walking down the hallway, or walking up to the door with the thing out. It keeps you pretty tense. There's a part where the people get into the basement of the main vampire's house, and then the light goes out. they're walking around with like just this little bitty like candle kind of flame. So
something anybody can go.
Yeah,
which I remember listening to our throwback episode of like how to survive a horror thing, and hey, well just don't be in it, don't do it. And I was like, yeah, if people walk around with candles, so a gust of wind or something could just walk and go.
Don't have a light source that wind can get rid of.
Yeah, like you idiot. Like in that movie Little Vampires, the vampire hunter has a crucifix, but it's like LED lights. It's huge. It's like, it's like it'll burn a vampire with how bright it is. Like it's like a collapsed sun in his hand. It's like, damn. It's like that guy was thinking.
But I mean, the movie, it stars Lewis Pullman. Let's see, Bill Camp. Let's see, what's another one? Trying to find the most recognizable people. Let's see, Alfred Woodard, and it says Mackenzie Lay. But I mean, it does a really good job of the creep factor because in Salem's Lot, the kids start disappearing first. And there's a pretty creepy part where this one kid has already disappeared. He shows up like at the window of this other kid's house, and it's like he's like hypnotizing him, wanting to let him in. Then there's another part where the same kid, when he first died, he's being buried, and the guy throwing the dirt on the casket, he walks back to get the next shovel of dirt, and you hear like a thump, 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 thump. So he walks over and opens the lid, and the kid's still there. Goes back to get another thing of dirt, and thump, 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 thump. And then things go on from there. I don't want to spoil that because that's a good part.
I could probably guess what goes on, but
it's pretty cool the way they do it. So, but yeah, it's still based in the same time period as the original one. So they do a good job of, it's not modern day with like cell phones and all that stuff. So it does a really good job of making you feel like these people are isolated because more and more people in the town start disappearing. So I really enjoyed it.
I did start watching The Crown with Rachel. She was already ahead, so because we finished The Boys, so we were all caught up. She likes The Crown. She was on season 2, like the beginning of season 2, so I picked up there, and now we're like well into season 3.
Yeah,
and The Crown is it's about the monarchy, British, Elizabeth when she was young, and her life and events of the world. So now I think we're almost at like 1970. So it's been like 30-ish, the World War II, the 50s, the 60s, their rivalry with Jackie Kennedy. And it's a fun show. It's not bad. I have fun watching it. It's not terrible. And then I started watching Suits on Netflix. Yeah. Hayden had talked about it.
Yeah.
And then Hayden thought I'd watched it because I knew a lot about the show. But it's because I get the reels all the damn time. Like, if you scroll wrong, there's one for Suits. It's going to pop up.
Yeah.
And like I just kept seeing and getting all these damn reels, and I'm watching. I feel like I watched half the show already. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit and watch it because it's still on Netflix, and it's a good show. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. Another thing I've kind of been watching. Well, I've watched the whole thing of is the Vince McMahon
document. Oh yeah,
Doctor, just called Mr. McMahon on Netflix. Honestly, it starts off like it's nothing that you wouldn't see in any other sport until you get to the end of the last episode, and then you hear about more of the stuff that's recently happened on why his sexual assault allegations and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty bad. But the beginning of it, it's really interesting to hear, what the wrestlers think about it because they talk about, in the 80s when people were using steroids, everybody, every sport had trouble with people using steroids. They talk about the over-sexualized use of women in the 90s, which you hear from a lot of the 90s wrestlers. They didn't feel like they were they were using what got them ratings. Like, because a lot of the female wrestlers, they talk about like, hey, they didn't make us do anything. Like they asked us, hey, would you be willing to do this and this? And they're like, yeah. For the most part, most of them were easily willing to just go out there and, have fun. They talk about like some of the people like the getting CTE and having to change the way they did things in wrestling because of Chris Benoit. So it's really good and really interesting. They talk about Owen Hart's death, on how when he died they continued the show. So it's an interesting thing, and it doesn't paint him in the best light, but up until the most recent stuff, he's not as bad off as what people tried to make him out to be. Until you get to the more recent stuff, and then yes, he's horrible.
It's like,
yeah, there's nothing you can do now.
Not my kind of guy. Sit down, Vince.
But it does go into like he is a pretty smart individual when it comes to business. So,
yeah, wrestling still,
because he started out as an announcer for his dad, then bought the company from his dad, and then built the company from a 4-state wrestling convention kind of thing where they just traveled in those 4 states to where they travel across the world now and make billions of dollars. So it's really good. It's on like I said, it's on Netflix. It's only just the 1 season. They do tell you that they were doing this interview before all those allegations came out, and on the last episode when they were still filming is when the allegations of the more recent stuff came out, and he refused to do interviews after that. So it's pretty good. You hear about stuff about from Hulk Hogan, Tony Atlas, you hear John Cena, The Rock, all the different people that worked with him, Bret Hart, even people that didn't agree with him or didn't like him at different times. They explain how as a businessman he's a genius. So
what about Stone Cold and Goldberg?
They don't really talk about that because they focus more on just the stuff that involves Mr. McMahon.
Are they on there and like talking about him? Or?
Goldberg, I don't remember him being on there. Stone Cold is, yeah. Mm-hmm. He says Stone Cold kind of liked it because he said, there's not very many professions where you can go in and get to beat up your boss and get paid for it. So
it's true. As he drives him with a monster truck and beer, like, woo, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But yeah, I mean, it is a documentary. It's got a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed it. If you like wrestling, you'll like it, and if you like documentaries, I think it's very well done as far as like learning who this person is and why he is the way he is. So they made the whole thing. They're doing a very big distinction on like who Mr. McMahon is on TV and who Vince McMahon is as a person, which at times the lines blur is what they said. So
sometimes it's like
I've also been playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as of last night. So.
I beat the entire game, man.
I'll review that more later. I've only beaten the Saiyan Saga so far. But it is pretty cool because I think they said there's 185 characters total.
Wow.
Now, they say that, but they're counting Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So they count that as well.
So there's 7 characters.
I mean, there's not 185 different characters. Yeah. They just...
It's always going to be the same one. It's going to be him. It's going to be Vegeta. It's going to be Yamcha, Krillin, Gohan, Gotenks, Trunks, Piccolo.
What they have done really well is like when he goes from Goku to Super Saiyan Goku, the movesets, like his special moves and stuff, change. Mm-hmm. And then like you go to Super Saiyan 2 Goku, he's got like the instant transmission Kamehameha where he does against Cell. So like his special moves and stuff change as you progress. So. Well, we got some news here.
Some news.
Some news.
I don't know why we just did Christopher Walken.
Excited. Tom, did you have anything first?
No,
I didn't think so. just by the look on your face, you're like, no.
It's like, what? Hello?
I have a lot of stuff that's kind of been saved up because we haven't done news a couple episodes. So with the Den of Thieves, they're making a Pantera 2 is... they're making a new movie of that, the one with the Gerard Butler, where he's like the cop that's taking O'Shea Jackson Jr. The guy's like Ice Cube's son. Mm-hmm. He's like the bank robber. That one.
Yeah.
And see, that's coming out. It says January 10th, so not too long from now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. They're making another Greenland movie. The one with Gerard Butler.
It was Gerard Butler month.
Well, like the one where the Earth's like hit by the big meteor. And they survive. They have to go into like the little bunker to survive. Well, evidently it's called Greenland Migration. So it's after everything that's hit. I guess they're making their way to somewhere to live.
Mm-hmm. A picture of like destroyed Paris and the Eiffel Tower is like tilted over.
Let's see. Oh, Batman got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Batman. It just says Batman.
It said Batman became the first superhero with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah. It's pretty cool. And the guy that played Robin in the original 60s TV show was actually there to kind of help induct him.
Nice.
Let's see. We have, Kyle Chandler.
Yeah,
he's going to play Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern TV show.
I don't like that.
He's supposed to be an older version because he's going to be teaching the newer ones. So I can kind of see that as an older Hal Jordan.
Yeah, he just looks whiny.
He's had some good stuff with the Friday Night Lights TV show.
That was like 20 years ago, Mitch.
Well, no, I'm saying like he's done some more serious stuff. Zack Snyder is making a 300 TV series
with Gerard Butler.
I don't know if Gerard Butler's going to be in it, but he's making a TV series. It doesn't say what it'll be on, but it's going to be based after 300. Let's see. Sony wants to expand the Ghost series, the Ghost of Tsushima, into movies, TV shows, and other spinoffs. I know there's going to have like I can't remember the name of it now, but it's like the Ghost of something. It's going to be another island that they're focusing on. Let's see. The game Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 is going to get remastered on the PlayStation State of Play. So it's two older vampire games they were a lot of fun. At least I enjoyed them. But they're going to be remastering those and putting them on PlayStation. DC Studios has a Bane and Deathstroke movie that'll be coming out. Damn it, cast.
Bane and Deathstroke.
Yeah, it'll be both of them in the same movie for something. There's no other knowledge other than this has been announced.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. Let's see. There's been talks that they want to include Robert Pattinson's Batman into the DC universe or whatever, because the next movie that's going to take place is going to be, he'll already have Robin for whenever James Gunn's Batman starts up. So they've had talks of including him in that. And there's also been talks of they want a more middle-aged Batman. So Jensen Ackles would fit right in, just saying.
Yes. And him going, I'm Batman.
Let's see. There's more about them wanting Robert Pattinson to possibly join. DC Studios has also officially announced a dynamic duo animated film, which will focus on the
Batman and Robin.
Well, to focus on the relationship between Nightwing, it'll focus on Dick Grayson and Jason Todd when Jason Todd becomes Batman or becomes the Robin, and how Dick Grayson's a little bit older than him, so it kind of focuses on that relationship. But it'll be some animated thing. But it just says the early days of Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. Zolo Maridueña, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Okay.
He's been cast in the Nova TV series that Disney Plus is going to have, which is Nova. The Nova is kind of like the Nova Corps is what they're called. They're kind of like the Green Lantern Corps of Marvel, essentially, where it's basically a space police force kind of thing.
It's probably going to suck.
No, I mean, well, I don't know about that, but the character's pretty cool. So, supposedly Spider-Man 4 has been rewritten to where it's going to introduce Null, which will be in the Venom movie that comes out this month on the 25th. He's actually going to cross over into the Spider-Man MCU movie. And the Spider-Man 4 is going to be kind of like a big event where you'll have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield possibly re-showing back up, and I'll have several other symbiotes show up all in the same movie, and because Null's pretty much like a Thanos level threat as far as like on the hierarchy of danger
of villainy.
Yeah. So something about Spider-Man is set to wear the black suit during his fight against Null on Battle World, which is, I don't know how they're going to introduce that, but we'll see. The title of the movie will probably be called Spider-Man King in Black, which is like the series like the miniseries that they made when Null showed up in the comics. Let's see. What's another? Oh, Cal Kestis from the Star Wars Jedi Survivor and stuff like that. They said that he's going to make his live action debut in a Disney Plus Star Wars project soon. So I don't know which one. I would imagine probably the Skeleton Crew, because that's the one they need to build a little more excitement for. I bet he shows up in that.
Especially after they just canceled one show.
Which one?
The Acolyte.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not canceled. I don't know if they canceled it. They're just not going to do it anymore.
And I'm really disappointed with that because, granted, it was different. It kept stuff in continuity as far as like things that were happening. People didn't like that the guy could like headbutt the lightsaber and make it go off. Well, he was wearing a type of metal helmet that metal in the Star Wars universe is specifically designed to disrupt lightsabers. So, they did it all keeping like the lore and stuff intact. So I'm kind of disappointed they got rid of that. It just gave you something besides the Skywalker saga stuff. PS5 has announced that they have several games possibly in the works. They had Spider-Man 2, which came out this year. Well, I guess technically last year, kind of. But they're going to have a Venom that comes out in 2025. They're going to have a Wolverine that comes out in either 2025 or 2026. They haven't decided yet. And then there's a Spider-Man 3, let's see, called The Last
The Last Spider.
I can't tell if it says The Last Hunt. Oh, no, sorry, The Endgame. It's called The Endgame. But it'll be Spider-Man 3, which will come out in 2027 or 2028 on PS5.
All right.
Let's see. What else?
What's it? Black Ops 6 supposed to be coming out this month?
Oh, it does? Huh.
Is it this month?
I got here, future Halo games are going to be moving to the Unreal Engine, and 343 Studios as our 343 Industries has officially changed their name to Halo Studios. So
dumb. Yeah, October 25th. So we're almost there.
They're this is just my opinion, but they're moving towards trying to screw up the Halo series even more because they have a person that's the head of Halo Studios who is against guns, and she doesn't like working on projects with guns and stuff in it. But she's the head of Halo Studios.
A game that's predicated on gunplay.
Yeah.
Why did she get hired?
I don't know. Supposedly Netflix is making a sci-fi action movie called The Division. I
heard that.
It'll star Jake Gyllenhaal and Jessica Chastain. They're going to be the main ones for that. Let's see. We got what else? Oh, Aaron Pierre will play Jon Stewart in the HBO Lantern series.
He looks like Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the kind of like brighter eyes, so it fits because Jon Stewart's eyes always glowed green in the comics and stuff. So that fits together pretty well. Let's see. Oh, Henry Cavill has been cast in the new live-action Voltron movie being made by Amazon.
As who?
I don't know. It just says he's been cast.
Still waiting to see what happens with his Warhammer show.
Yeah.
Is that with Amazon or is that with Netflix?
I'm pretty sure it's with Amazon.
So, because they're fighting with him about that show, but they just cast him for another show.
Yeah. No. But anyways.
So who knows if Space Marines or Warhammer is going to be made into a show.
But talking about the Green Lantern stuff, so now we have 3 Green Lanterns. You have Nathan Fillion, which is Guy Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Aaron Pierre, which is Jon Stewart. And then you've got Kyle Chandler, which is Hal Jordan. So there's one more of the main ones that have been around, which is Kyle Rayner, that they'll probably introduce as well, I would imagine. Because that would give them a very stark contrast between Aaron Pierre being this military guy turned into Green Lantern as opposed to the artist that gets turned into a Green Lantern. I think that would be very good. Like both of them being rookies, they're kind of like balancing each other's personalities. I think that'd work out pretty well. So we'll see. As the synopsis is, the series will follow new recruit Jon Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, 2 intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in American heartland. Which I'm assuming it will tie into some kind of celestial something.
I bet they kill off Hal Jordan in that movie.
They might. And then also, when you're listening to this, I haven't decided yet, but you may already be out. But Dragon Ball Daima, or how do you say it, Daima, will be releasing on Netflix on October 18th. So it's either fixing to come out or it's out now.
However it played out.
But it's the next series in the Dragon Ball Super, and it's the last one that Toriyama worked on himself.
Before he died.
Yeah. And they said they tried to make the animation, it's more polished, like Super, but they've tried the animation style of the original. Yeah.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
I've seen some stuff online. It looks really good. But that's really all the news I have at the moment. Let's see.
I finished the show.
You did?
Season 2 of The Rings of Bulls. I want to curse so bad. I hate it.
Go ahead.
I don't want to get hot sauce.
Nobody's stopping you but you, man.
I remember we did like a special episode where I could curse just to get it all out. And we need to do that again. Man, this show sucks. It is a steaming turd.
You want another? We can do one of those shows. We can do it right now. We finish this show up, and then we can do the next one. We got time.
We could do like a Thomas's rant of the Rings of Power.
Yeah.
I'd be down to do that.
Okay.
So I can actually swear profusely because this is the only way it does it justice.
So if you want to hear Tom's explicit rant on the Rings of Power, tune into our we'll have a special episode that'll come out. We'll do that on Thursday.
Yeah.
So that'll be our Thursday special. Instead of a throwback episode, we'll do Tom's rant.
Yeah. This is for you, Hayden.
But yeah, that's all I got for today. So
that's all I really got for today.
All right, man.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm sitting here at the end of like Tombstone, where it's like, really, and Curly Bill just goes, well, bye.